How's it going, people? Today is February 7th, 2019, and I've been really into Elvis Costello, and I have him in the background, so that's not Elvis Costello. That's actually my kid trying to get my attention. What's up? So I also got this new haircut. Yeah. I also got this new haircut, and it's not funky enough for me. I got to go back to the barber and funk it up a little bit. Anyway, boom. Next thing on the agenda. Today I want to talk about having breakthroughs during an impasse, right? And over the past year and a half, I've gone through some tremendous amounts of struggle, and through that struggle, I've been, have had, a lot of opportunity to really just connect with people and make causes, right? And it didn't really hit me until maybe within the last week or so that really just the foundation of breaking through is really making causes. And what I mean by making causes is, let's say you're struggling and you're looking for a job, right? And time goes by, like a day or two, a week, a month, things aren't working out the way you actually planned for it to go, right? So by making causes, we continue to move forward and continue to continuously break through day in and day out, right? To expand ourselves. Completely different than sitting there and waiting for something, right? Because when we wait for something, we become passive. We're almost like, depending, the whole idea of law of attraction, right? Sit there and wait for something to happen. Part of it, yes, it is waiting for the thing to happen, right? But a big part of it is making those causes. There's this thing called cause and effect, right? In order to get the effect, you have to create those causes. But it's not about the effect. It's not about the destination, it's the journey, right? So it's all about making those causes to move forward so that we can break through in our lives and improve ourselves. Because that's essentially what life is all about. We have so many things that we want to achieve and so many things that we want to attain in our lives, right? Whether it's material or spiritual. But the most important thing is really how we grow into this practice of being ourselves and being able to expand our hearts, right? And how we grow as a character, a human being, right? And really just testing out like who we really are as a human being, and being able to achieve things, right? So it's not about the things I want to achieve this year, although achieving those is achieving the things that I have my eyes set on for this year is highly essential for me, because it's just something that I personally desire, and at the same time I'm looking forward to the person that I'm going to become as this year goes by. 2018, just flashing back a little bit, 2018 was such an amazing year where although I struggled a lot, I really churned out, a different level of my heart, my soul, right? And I saw who I became, and which is somebody who's willing to like grow and fight and just like really improve themselves, right? And really just create this like amazing like life, especially with my wife and my kid and my dog, and create a new home, right? So this year, the reason for this these videos, this 365-day challenge of recording and taking a video note of myself and sharing this with you to show like who I am and my growth through this process. The past week I felt a little bit of the impasse, and I started freaking out a little bit, and talked a little about this with my wife and shared it with her, and immediately made me realize I have to make causes. I have to make causes in life, and I just started making these causes and creating this rhythm for myself, so to continuously move forward and find the best ways to create value, right? I noticed in January, I was super busy, but during the last 3 or 4 days, when I was like freaking out a bit, I just thought to myself, like, what did I do in January that kept me going and kept me busy and bringing in the things that I was aiming for January, and I couldn't figure it out until I realized, oh, it's making causes. So anyhow, this is, make causes. Let's all make causes, causes that create value in our life so that we can grow better as a human being, and so we can improve ourselves, so that we can create a much more harmonious environment, like family, create a much more harmonious family environment by making causes. Which, in order to do that, we have to, be able to change ourselves, which is what the causes do. Each cause that we create, each creates another breakthrough, and each breakthrough that we create improves ourselves as human beings. So, anyway, that sounded like a pretty long ramble, but let's really focus on making causes if you feel like you're stuck, and let's win together. All right. So good day, good night, wherever you guys are. Let's win together. I think that's going to be my new closeout. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.